Jiminy Christmas, it is hot. Holy moly. All right, friends, I am really excited because this evening I am going to go see a longtime good friend named Garrett. And Garrett is back in town, I found out. He's back in town for the summer. He is currently a graduate student at the Yale Divinity School. And so he's been doing that for a couple years now, I think. I'm not sure how long the program is or how long he's been doing it, but he's been up there a while. But Garrett and I go way back. We were in college together. He lived in the apartment complex right across the street from mine. We were in a lot of the same classes together in the Bible Studies department at OBU at Ouachita Baptist University down in Southwest Arkansas. And we just became really, really good friends. We always had incredible conversations with each other. And he has a really interesting journey. He's done a ton of different stuff. He was in the Air Force, he was in the JAG Corps, and now he's in seminary. He and I both grew up Southern Baptist, and I think he told me recently that he joined the Catholic Church. And so we both grew up in similar circumstances, and we are both now in different churches. He's apparently in the Catholic Church, and I'm a pastor in the Methodist Church. And so I can't wait to hear what he says about his experience. And he's just been a really, really good friend my entire kind of adult life. And so I was the best man at his wedding, and it's just a really good friendship, and one of those few friendships that kind of just maintains throughout adulthood. And he's married and has kids, and I'm married and have kids, and we're living at different points of the world right now, but we still make a point to get together whenever we can and hang out and kind of catch up. And those are the types of friendships that are really meaningful. And so I probably won't record any of that tonight, but just want to let you know that's what I'm doing, and maybe I'll give you a little bit of a recap whenever we're finished. All right, here we go. I got back really late last night from my talk with Garrett, and it was awesome. It was just the sort of break that I needed. We just sat out on the back porch of his parents' house and just talked for like several hours. And like I was saying before, it's a gift to have those types of friends that you can just kind of pick things up right where you left off, and it's just such a blessing. As we talked, though, as Garrett and I talked, I realized how my idea of what church is starting to shift a little bit. So I think a lot of times we think of church as a destination, that I decide what I believe, and then let's say I believe A, B, C, and D, and then I find a church that also believes A, B, C, and D, and then I join that church, or I get involved in that church. There's a lot of comfort in that, because A, B, C, and D never get challenged in a church like that. And in effect, I never get challenged. And there's safety in the idea that everybody is believing the same thing. But I'm starting to wonder if church is not so much a place that is a destination, but it's actually a group of people that journey with you. And that means we may not all be at the same point where we can affirm A, B, C, and D, because everybody's on a different point in that faith journey. And the people that have gotten to the point in their life where they can affirm A, B, C, and D. They're essential parts of this church because they can help the people that aren't there to get to that point. And those people that aren't there, where they can't affirm A, B, C, and D, they're essential too because they challenge and they continue to deepen the understanding of those people who do affirm A, B, C, and D. I want people in the congregation, no matter what they believe, no matter where they are in their journey of faith, to feel like this group of people is a group of people that will help them take that next step, whatever that next step is. I mean, all the journey of faith is a series of steps towards Jesus. What Eugene Peterson calls a long obedience in the same direction. I think that's beautiful. Some people might not know Jesus the way I know Jesus. They may not be there. And some people know Jesus a lot better than I do. But we're all essential so that I can learn more about Jesus. I need the people that know Jesus better than I do to help me become more like Jesus, but I also need those people who aren't where I am on their faith journey. They might be a few steps back, because then in teaching them and bringing them alongside me, I learn more about the love and the grace of Jesus Christ. I'm trying to work through that right now in the strategy document, how that understanding of church changes. And maybe that's just something that works in my head. Maybe it doesn't necessarily manifest on like a mission statement or a method or maybe it's not one of those things that's written on the walls, but I just wonder if we can think of it that way, how that might change our understanding of church. We're all trying to become more like Jesus, but we're also all at different points on that journey. And I want the Vine of Northwest Arkansas to be a place where anybody on that journey can find a place to plug in. And they can find a place to plug in that's going to help them take whatever their next step is towards Jesus. They're going to find it at the Vine. There's so much more to say about this person named Jesus, and God willing, in the coming weeks, months, and years, we're going to say it. We're going to say it with our words. We're going to say it with our actions. We're going to say it with our content. And I want you to help us say it too. So if you are in the Northwest Arkansas area and you want to help us out at the Vine, if you want to at least be just kind of a dialogue partner in forming this community, I would love to hear from you. So you can reach out to us on our website. You can find that linked in the description of the video below. I think that'll just about wrap up our time for this first episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear what you think. If you want to see more, let me know and we'll make sure to be working on that. But for now, God bless, and we'll see you soon.